Nico. Hiya. It has been a while and I think the garden is feeling it. I know I am. I haven't had much of a chance to get out because I've been really busy at work, and then I put my back out, which has been horrible. For about 2 weeks I was in such pain, and that sort of moved its way around to my hip, and that's ongoing at the moment. It's probably a lot to do with my job, being on my feet all day. I thought I'd come out, let you see the garden. It'll be very real because, as I said, I haven't been out here doing any work for at least 3 weeks now, I think. And everything, it's not looking as bad as what I thought it would, but this is probably the first I've had the inclination to come out and have a proper look. So first of all, I'll just show you down here. My honesty is looking great, and it's actually all the way along here. This is like my bin area, so it all sort of planted along there, and this is a skimmia that I kind of tried to save, so it looks like it's surviving so far. And there's I think this is a Virginia creeper, and on here it's not actually showing just how bright red it is. It's beautiful, so I'd really love it if that would climb right up this bird table. And at this side here, this is the Physocarpus tiny vine, and its leaves are definitely turning and falling, and they're just a gorgeous colour, Nico. Look at the beautiful orange and brown. It's stunning. And next to it is Vanessa Bell right here. That was a rose, so it's done flowering now. I got a wee late flush maybe just about 2-3 weeks ago. Not much, just 1 or 2, but better than nothing. It's been that long since I've been out, I'm struggling to remember the names of things. The peony is definitely going over now and looking very autumnal, and this is how bad it is. I bought, hello again, these hellebore, a nice pack of 6, and I was so excited to get them, and I've not actually even bothered to put them in, so I need to get on to that. They're absolutely gorgeous. Hello Nico. Nico's here. He's a little sook. And then the pumpkins that we had for Halloween time have just been sort of put here at the moment. At this side, I've got this climbing rose. Nico, can I get over there, darling? Yeah, good boy. Yeah, so I've got the climbing rose and my beautiful hydrangea, which was brought on from a cutting. So it's stunning and getting bigger and bigger all the time. And then down here there's a little bit of Sweet William tucked under here, and under here there's an azalea. So that should get some light once all the leaves come off. And this is a blue spire salvia. It's losing its, lost its leaves and everything. At the back here, these little twigs, that's a Physocarpus Diablo. It's definitely lost all of its leaves. And there's some foxgloves dotted around here, here. I think that's Honesty at the back actually. A little foxglove down here tucked in at the back of the lavender, which is looking nice and frosty looking. Not frosty, but frosty in colour. Achillea here. That was like a really beautiful pale pink. So if that spreads like I think it is, I am going to be super happy. And snapdragons here, this came back from last year, can you believe it? And look, it's beautiful. It's still flowering. And I've got some jasmine here at the back, and the berries on this are just amazing. They're purple, but they look almost like glass. See if I can find one for you. Can you see them? They're gorgeous. And I've got some, oh, nearly tripping, that won't do my back much good. Some Verbena bonariensis here, which was a really late starter. A stilby, which is nice for some winter interest. This is the first year I got blooms off it. Hello, darling. Are you getting ignored? You don't like getting ignored. And this is, beside the snapdragon, was the Queen of Sweden. So again, it's went over now, as have the I can never say it, lavatera. Looks like there's some seed heads forming on there. And this is the Invincible Spirit Hydrangea. Look at the gorgeous coppery colour on that. Calendula is still flowering away. What are you doing, Nico? And the Cineraria, like silver one here, is so tall and is gorgeous. And as I said, the calendula looking super duper beautiful. I finally got something on this limelight, although I don't think they'll do much because it was just a bare root this year practically, so hopefully next year. Nico, leave the hydrangea. Got some cosmos. Can you believe it's November? November the 5th. Bonfire night. Hopefully there won't be too many fireworks because my little cat Buddy was petrified. And it's so weird because he's the one that's not scared of anything. But he was terrified of all the bangs and everything. So over here, got a sweet rocket, which actually I cut back, and it looks like that might be okay for next year. So quite new to sweet rocket, so we'll find out. And there's a foxglove over there, and another sweet rocket, I think. And I treated myself to some ilex. How beautiful. I love the colours and the gloss. I would like to use this for foliage for some Christmas projects, but it won't be this year, it's too small. What else have we got? The anemone that I had, that was a pink one I treated myself to, so I think it's going over for, although look, there's a little bud. Where about? There. A little bud there, so you never know. Maybe we'll get a couple more flowers before winter comes. This was a blue moon rose. It's done. Sorry, I'm really being wary about where I stand. I don't want to hurt wee Nico. This cosmos, this white creamy one, is lovely. And tucked under here, there's some echinops, sweet william, a bit of plastic from somewhere, more echinops here, and a foxglove and a foxglove, another foxglove, more cosmos. The liatris has went over. What else? The lilies are obviously done. Poppy heads are ready to burst open, I think. Straw flowers. Hi, Nico. I love these red ones. They're my favourite ones that I've grew this year. From the straw flowers anyway. What else have I got? Oh, the feverfew is still blooming. I didn't notice that. And still some calendula. Nice orange ones. And there's definitely more of those coming as well. Hi, darling. I think you want a little treat, aren't you? Would you like a little treat? Eh? Oh, and the clematis. Look. It's been eaten a little bit, but still, this time of year. Got more. Sorry, I'm being really shaky when I'm filming because I really don't want to stand on me Nico. So down here we've got the echinops, foxgloves, again. What was the name of that? Crocosmia? That didn't bloom. I'll give it another year in here and see if it blooms, but it might just not have enough sun. Triloba, I think. Look at the beautiful yellow colours of the green dogwood. Flavoramia it's called apparently. And it's not. Cotoneaster in the corner. And Morsenaria is looking stunning, the way it's trailing over. And apple blossom begonias are still going a little bit. I don't know, I might need to lift them because I don't know if they're the same as the ones that you lift and you keep the corms and grow them again. I need to check that out. Hello, darling. Yeah, so although it's definitely looking a bit messier than I'd like. So yeah, sad news. The eucalyptus that I put in this pot, I think it's done. Look, I had to move it out the ground and put it in this pot, but it kept blowing over. Some leaves aren't looking as bad as others, but I think it's maybe had it. I don't know whether to just cut it right back and see if it maybe starts to get little suckers or whatever it is you call them. Right, so down here, skimmia, and there are some, I think these are little wallflowers that I grew. And the lady's mantle was still, like, I thought that would have died off by now, but it seems to be too warm. Forget-me-nots. Hi, darling. There's a forget-me-not there. It looks like there's going to be loads down here. So there's a mixture of forget-me-nots and Veronica. What do you call them? And there's some primula dotted around down here. And Veronica that have split down here. And that was the wee Rebecca that I grew, so hopefully that's going to come back. The other one's done so well. And look at the red dogwood. I love it. I've actually tried to take some cuttings from this, but I don't know where I put them. And they're down here. Everything's so crowded. Can't find them. Oh look, there's a little Rebecca growing there, a wee baby. Oh, Nico. Another Rebecca. And more forget-me-nots. And there's a bleeding heart in there somewhere, so hopefully that will come back up. Sorry, it's looking a total disaster. I need to get in and get everything pulled out. The main Liatris that I've got has done really well this year again. I had split that, so that would be really good. and the Rebecca. I like leaving this up because I really like how this looks anyway, whether it's been and gone or not. And it looks like there's going to be some honesty in here, and the lupin, hopefully that will survive, because come the spring the slugs will devour that. And I've got, look at this, cosmos. How beautiful. It's the best it's looked, which is really mad considering we're so far on. I'll let you see the dahlias. And I've got a raspberry. I don't know if that's going to do very much. Hello, darling. And there's still snapdragons, look. That's the Madam Butterfly ones. I knew I had another begonia right in here. I need to lift it because I've saved the other 5 corms. I think it's safe to say that the dahlias are past their best. What would you say? Still quite a lot of colour though, but we haven't had a really terrible frost yet, so I mean there's more buds here. Might just leave them and see, but I don't know how long to leave them. I'm sure I had them lifted by now last year. Straw flowers looking fantastic. I mean, some of them have went over, but never mind. I love, look at this. Look at this beautiful colour. Sunflowers. The hydrangea, I just think is getting nicer and nicer and nicer all the time. Annabelle tucked under here. Some new shoots on there. I'd really like that once everything comes off, I would really like to sort of plant this out properly. The Physocarpus Dark Gold 9 bark is beautiful, but it seems to get eaten alive in here, so might be nice. Well, actually I took cuttings, so I could probably use one of the cuttings elsewhere. And this was a little Christmas tree that I rescued from the cemetery, and it was looking really bad, and it had been dumped in a tub on the bin, on top of the bin, for it to get taken away for rubbish. And look at it, still alive and looking really sweet. Patio's looking a bit tired. The forget-me-not that seeded itself. I've put some bulbs in, although look, petunias, beautiful white ones. So I've put some bulbs in here, some tulips. Don't think I've put anything in here yet. There's balloon flowers that were in there, I think. So I don't know if they'll come back. They're supposed to be perennial. Lobelia, still nice colour. There's a lavatra there. Really can't say that word. Cup and saucer vine, didn't get anything flower wise. Beautiful snapdragons. And feverfew. And this was a cutting, a rose cutting, look. In that yellow pot, looking amazing. I love the ivy climbing up there. And little Brunnera seedling there. And in there, hydrangea. Super Tunias are definitely looking not too bad. I mean, not as like full or anything as it has, but it's still, flowers are nice and bright. Then we've got some heuchera down here, different kinds of lime marmalade, Palace purple, can't remember that one, silver heart brunnera. Look, it's confused. Oh, the flowers are, it's not showing up the gorgeous colour. That's not showing up. And the hosta's done, but there seems to be an honesty in there. How that happened, I don't know. The brunnera bare root over there next to the wee trike, if you can see it. There's a hellebore tucked away in there too. And one down there. A little wild poppy. The coreopsis is definitely past its best. And this is a magnolia. I'm positive it's a magnolia. And a little brunnera. That was a bare root. That's Jack of Diamonds. Look at the colour of that. It's gorgeous. That is about it for today, I think. I really enjoyed being back out in the garden. I know it's terribly needing cut, but working full time, sore back, just not quite got around to it. But it means like there's lots of fun things to be getting on with when I'm feeling better. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing my garden today, and I hope that you are enjoying either being out in yours or enjoying doing whatever brings you happiness. Thank you so much. Bye.